First of all, support us Blake to continue with more stories and novels. The incredible true story of Lewis Zamperini, a tale of survival, resilience, and redemption. Lewis Zamperini was born in 1917 to Italian immigrants in New York, but grew up in Torrance, California. As a child, Lewis was wild and constantly getting into trouble, fighting, stealing, and running from the police. But everything changed when he discovered a talent for running. Encouraged by his older brother, he focused on track and quickly became one of the best high school runners in the country. By the age of 19, Lewis qualified for the 1936 Berlin Olympics and competed in the 5,000-meter race. Although he didn't win, he caught the attention of Adolf Hitler, who asked to meet the young American after he ran the final lap in an astonishing 56 seconds. Lewis had hopes for the 1940 Olympics, but World War II broke out, and everything changed. When the United States entered the war, Lewis joined the Army Air Forces and became a bombardier on a B-24 bomber. In 1943, during a search mission over the Pacific Ocean, his plane crashed due to mechanical failure. Of the 11 men on board, only 3 survived: Lewis, his pilot Russell Allen Phillips, and another crewman, Francis McNamara. The 3 men drifted in a life raft for 47 days. They had little food and water, facing scorching sun, shark attacks, and terrifying storms. McNamara died after 33 days, and Lewis and Phil were eventually picked up, not by rescuers, but by the Japanese Navy. Lewis was taken to a series of Japanese POW camps, where he suffered unimaginable cruelty. He was beaten, starved, and humiliated. One of his worst tormentors was a prison guard nicknamed the Bird, who made it his mission to break Lewis's spirit. Despite the abuse, Lewis refused to give in. He held on to his dignity and faith in survival. After 2 years in captivity, the war finally ended, and Lewis returned home a broken man, physically alive but mentally scarred. He suffered from severe PTSD, nightmares, and alcoholism. For years, he struggled to rebuild his life. But in 1949, after attending a Christian revival led by evangelist Billy Graham, Lewis had a powerful spiritual awakening. He forgave his captors, including the Bird, and dedicated his life to spreading a message of forgiveness and hope. Lewis eventually traveled to Japan to meet with former guards and express his forgiveness. Though the Bird refused to meet him, Lewis wrote him a letter of peace and reconciliation. He went on to live a long and meaningful life, even carrying the Olympic torch in Japan near the site of one of his former camps. Lewis Zamperini passed away in 2014 at the age of 97. If you have completed this viewing, you can subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button to receive everything new, and don't forget to support us Blake.